that late night sex are going on.
Hey everybody.
What's going on?
What's going on, guys? Let me put this lower.
The late night accountability call.
Yeah, the late night check-in from how week 2 is going so far. And we have to rename this Secure the Bag challenge to like something else. What, boot camp? This boot camp. This boot camp.
Guerrilla warfare.
Guerrilla warfare.
Guerrilla warfare.
In the trenches.
In the trenches.
We in the trenches. Yeah, we in the trenches for sure.
Yes. So if you guys are on here, I would recommend as we come on, check your Facebook. If you're on here and you're saying if you're hearing us and we're tired, it's because we've been in guerrilla warfare for 2 weeks now, and we're just checking in to make sure that we're all okay. Because Abby, Shaya, Carla, how y'all doing?
I was tired, boss.
If you're in this challenge in the chat, let us know if you're tired too. Because we tired.
I'm also an overachiever, so I'm tired because I'm tired of overachieving. I think I'm just tired. I'm gonna chill out.
See, that's where it comes to where it benefits you. You are an overachiever, so you've already accomplished a lot already. So you can take you a little break. But for the rest of us, me, who've been behind, and you were overachiever, it's it's hard. But I had a good reason why I was behind. I did bingo.
You did bingo. You did a whole event.
First time. Did it by myself, my family. And it was cool. Got asked to do it again, to be honest. So, just out here just doing.
Out here executing.
So,
that's why you behind. You executing.
Yeah, just a little.
Mm-hmm.
We can celebrate the wins. No small wins. There's no small wins. So we all have wins, Yeah. So we're just getting there. So since last time we did this last Friday, and we're coming on Thursday because I'm leaving tomorrow, and Abby's like, we're not doing this. And there's no guarantee I'll get time to get here. But I want to know how it's going. What have you achieved? What's the struggle? I know struggle is real for me. I know I have not looked. I just looked yesterday at week 2 packet, although I have my Trello board all set up with everything, and I realized that I was behind with a couple of stuff, but we're gonna get caught up. We're gonna get caught up. It doesn't matter. I might have to do 6 things in one day for next week when I come back, but I know Coach said it was just one thing per day. I understand that
part. Mm-hmm.
I understand that. So I did 11 grants, so at least I'm up to date with that.
That's what's up.
Yeah, so
congratulations.
So it's okay. Thank you. But yeah, it's because Shia is the one beating us at that time. So you're in competition with Coach. I'm not. You took the spotlight off of me. Thank you, Shia.
I'm not in competition with anybody. Y'all are so funny. Y'all keep saying that. I'm not in competition. You know who I'm in competition with? My damn self, okay? Because I'm not in competition with nobody. I said I wanted to do a thing, and I know what me and Ashley had talked before we even started the challenge. I had my own goals, and then when we started this challenge, it just so happened that she put $1,000 a day on there, and I was like, oh. And Walmart, you can apply for 25. So I was like, oh, that just means I need to sit down and do them Walmarts. So we're gonna sit down and do them Walmarts.
Yeah. And that's what helped me too with the Walmart, because I need to focus my nonprofit, but this challenge helped me to focus on my nonprofit a little bit more. And the pre-work actually helped me a lot because I had all these ideas up here, and it helped me take all the ideas up here and put it on paper. And so when I was going through the grants, it was a little easier. And then now I have several programs. So when you asked me the other day, what programs do I have? I'm like, I was able to list them. I was like, no stuttering. Before I'd be like,
Good. That feels good, right?
Yes, it feels good.
It feels so good. And that's honestly, I feel the same way, Marlene. This challenge helped me focus on my nonprofit. because I already knew what I was doing in my business, but I didn't have, and I had just hired somebody a few months ago to help me build out my programs for my nonprofit. So now this made me focus on going after grants for the nonprofit. So yeah, I'm doing some business grants, but I'm doing mainly nonprofit grants.
Yeah.
What about you, Carla? You quiet girl.
Yeah, she real quiet.
I'm
65,000 in grants.
Tabs because because the screen keeps freezing. So come back to me.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm getting you. So and Abby,
for me,
Abby.
For me, I'm focusing on my nonprofit, which I literally started less than 60 days ago.
And you've already done events and fundraising.
I've already done events, already doing fundraising. You know, I ain't scared. I know one thing about me, I'm never scared. Like we not scared. I'm an executor. If my husband tells me I have expensive lessons, he's like, you can learn without, so much investment. And so, we're working on that part, but it does come back around though. So, bro, give me some props. But no, some of the things I'm running into some roadblocks because my nonprofit is still so new. And even though we have our official status and everything as of May, their systems didn't update until June.
Mm-hmm.
And I still have some roadblocks, right? So it's like I'm kind of going through the little dotting the I's and crossing the T's so I can actually fill out a whole complete application. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So I've done some grants. I've done 7.
Okay, that's good.
But I'm gonna do more. My goal right now is to finish my website and start posting on social media so I can have some activity to show that we are legit.
Gotcha.
And then
Did you post your bingo?
Did I? No, I don't even think I have on my social media account.
Okay.
But I will post it, still and be like, kind of do like a recap and stuff like that. So
you do pictures, right?
I did take pictures.
Okay.
Got some videos. So yeah, and actually I think I might be doing bingo in like 2 weeks.
So, there you go.
So, it's just something that, we just try. Like all you can do is try. If you don't try, you never know. And I had a couple people that were complete strangers that came and they gave me some good intel. Like the people who used to do bingo in our area no longer do it. Either they passed away or they moved away, but I think they passed away. And so she came because she missed it. And I was like,
You got a whole audience to tap into looking for something to do. That's perfect.
Yes. So y'all be on the lookout for more bingo for me. But I know some of my other besties on here are doing bingo too, right?
I'm doing bingo. Our first bingo might be July. And this one, so we were gonna do brunch and bingo, and we're gonna do barbecue and bingo. So we're doing BBQ and bingo. So we're doing that with another nonprofit. And so we're going to raise the raffle tickets. It's actually going to be our donation to that nonprofit. And then we're going to take all the card tickets as our donation money. So we're doing that on July 27th, which is great because we partnered with, this has all been like a whole thing. We partnered with another venue and they have a store that operates out of a co-working space. And so we're going to tap into their resources in that store to get items for our raffles. And so they already was like, oh yeah, people would love that. Okay, yeah, they would donate stuff. I'm like, let's go. That's perfect.
Okay. That's good.
I'm really excited about that. And we're doing it on the weekend downtown. And I'm going to be reaching out to different like restaurants that are open on the weekend downtown. Because like Jacksonville, like most other cities outside of New York and Miami, nothing is going on downtown. So this will give people something to do downtown. And this young lady at her space, they do first Saturdays. So this would be her last Saturday. So I said, if it goes well, we could do something first and last Saturdays now at her space.
Nice.
All right. That's
I'm excited.
That sounds good. Are you good, Carla? Now, can you talk now?
I think so. Am I like y'all are moving slow on my computer, but I can see y'all fine on my phone. So
okay.
How am I showing?
You're good.
Okay. So I am a little behind the challenge. I've completed 7 grants so far, but the amount that I've applied for is like 65,000. So
Okay.
really, really excited about that. So I'm gonna catch up. I was supposed to be working on more grants earlier today, but I got sidetracked watching TV and falling asleep. This mattress is a gel mattress, and as soon as I lay it, I'm out. So I
probably a mattress too.
I gotta sit up to work. But I have created a new bundle for my $10 product since I did my my virtual live stream. I'm gonna put the replay up, but not for $10, for $50. So I've created another $10 bundle. You get 2 ebooks, a how to start your business and how to start a virtual assistant business.
Nice. Okay.
That's good. So do you have the link on there? You have the link? You put it in the chat or
feed? Let me put it in the chat. The private chat or the comments?
Put in the private chat so we all can have it, because I have to go to, and then you can put in the comments if it will go through the comments too, because it might only go to YouTube. For some reason, Facebook, it streams to Facebook, but Facebook with the chats, if you guys are on Facebook and you're commenting, you probably can't see it. You probably can see it on YouTube because Facebook be tripping.
Let's see. It's grayed out. It says can't post comments to Facebook profile. So
yeah,
I'll do it from my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's one thing I like. We're working at, because it's just doing what it's doing. So I can do it to the
trying to make us not be great. Let me let y'all know we are all really great. It's the app. It's not us.
Yeah,
we are great.
Yes, we're great. We're great. We're great. So, so if you can share to YouTube, if you want to comment on live and have us showcase your comment, you can go to the YouTube channel and do it on the ECS side. And I can put it in the Facebook, all the different chat, and I put in the private chat. But it's just, it is what it is. So we will go and look. I really want to see what y'all saying and what y'all commenting. So, but I put that on there. But yeah, it's good. It's good.
Oh, Nicole said, "Hey, Nicole.
Hey, Nicole.
Hey,
hi, Nicole. Let's see who's on mine. It says I have someone. I hate how Facebook will not show you who's on there unless they comment.
That part.
You can't click on the eye. Just
speak to you or like it or react to it.
Just say hi. Just say hi. Say what you're looking for. So, today last night. Before was it last night or this? When did I see this? I was on LinkedIn, and LinkedIn have a new feature. But then I was sharing it with Abby, and I guess it's certain people get this new feature where they have like videos, like reels, on there. So it says videos, and then you can when you're on the phone, and it's like different reels, and those people are posting on it. When you come on, they're getting a lot of engagement on it. So they're beta testing this new thing on LinkedIn for people. I don't know if they have a criteria or whatever, but I just like when you post, it remind me of just reels and talk a little bit, but it's more on. You can slide up and
wait, what?
Okay.
What's the next?
So they're like in competition with TikTok and YouTube.
Ooh, let me get my phone.
Right, hold on.
I didn't get it though. I should take my background to y'all. So on LinkedIn, so I don't know if everybody got it, but it says beta on my end. And when I shared it with Abby like, I don't got this. I'm like, okay. I was thinking it'll be something cool that we can all monetize on. Let me see. Can I?
Because listen, I'll make some reels for LinkedIn. That ain't a problem.
And what I've been. What I've been. What?
How do you see it?
Let me see something. I'm gonna take out my background. Y'all gonna see my messy house. Anyways, so I'm on LinkedIn on my phone. So I don't know if it's because, but so I don't know if it's so I'm on LinkedIn on my phone, On the bottom, is this? Can I show it? Can you see it? On the bottom, it
But
says
where is
video.
it? Oh, it says
Oh, I
video.
don't have that.
What
Me
do you have?
Paid
either.
subscription?
I have
Yes.
my network post notifications jobs. There's no video.
Me
But
too.
I'm jealous.
you got
God,
you got
I
games.
thought I was your favorite. You over here and switch over to Marlene.
Marlene, send us a screenshot. Screenshot it and send it because I need to see
Yeah,
it. 'Cause
I'll do a screenshot.
look, I'm about
Yeah.
to delete LinkedIn off my phone, put it back on, and see if it's on there.
Okay, let me do this again.
Girl,
I'll
I can't do
send.
that. I don't know my passwords for anything, so I'll be
Your
struggling to get
phone
back in.
remembers it.
Huh?
Your phone remembers it, Abby.
That's
She
if I did it right.
phone?
Abby.
It ain't gonna do an iPhone. It ain't gonna do an iPhone. It's if I did it correctly. We're not gonna have this conversation tonight. We're not. It was real spicy earlier. Okay, we're not gonna keep the spice going on tonight. Okay, we're in front of
We're
company.
live. We'll behave, Abby. Okay.
We're in front of company tonight. Let's not do that.
Let me share my. I'm gonna share my. Where is
I'm happy to see y'all laugh. Y'all know that is the best medicine in the world is a little laughter, right? You know, suck in your
Oh,
gut a
okay.
little bit, whatever little version of a gut you got, baby, suck it in and let it
Do y'all
Okay,
see
where
it?
is it at? Oh, I see it. Yeah.
So let's see.
This video.
I deleted it and I'm
Come
logging.
on, top business coach voice. Come on now on LinkedIn. You gotta show
You
off.
can't come back for me. Okay. So I gotta get top. Okay, so I guess I'll work on getting top now because I had stopped working on it. I'll work on that again because I
Oh,
think
you're
that's
able.
why you probably got it.
Probably. I don't know. But I have a premium account too.
Ooh, you fancy.
But I'm not paying for that. The military is paying for that.
Okay.
Oh, so,
fancy.
How can
and the thing is, if you're a military spouse, they do it. But I guess they're beta testing it, and then after that, they're like, okay, you know. But what I've been noticing, what's been on here on the on that what's been sharing on there is like business stuff, like coaching, you know, like career tips, leadership advice, like more thought leadership. So all those things that they've been putting questioning us in that top voice, those questioning, people are just answering those questions live, you know, and they're giving their perspective and giving tips on that. Plus, you know, if you have a TED talk, that can go that to you. So when you read their stuff, you will see a lot of comments. So like, okay, I'm gonna if I put a video of mine on there, will it be able to get on that side or not? Because I can post it on my platform, but I don't pay for premium. It's free for me. I'm a military spouse. My husband was deployed, so I used his last deployment to get it for a year, and then after that, he came back. He was deployed for a weekend, so I used that deployment for another year.
So what I hear you saying is I have to marry somebody in the military.
To get the LinkedIn benefits.
Clearly, it comes with more than LinkedIn benefits, though. It comes with more than LinkedIn benefits.
Yeah.
I got it. And I'm learning after the fact of all the other benefit that I could have been have LinkedIn Premium for the longest time. So if you're a military spouse in there, go in. If your husband is deployed, get their D214 form and go on the MySeco website and apply to get that LinkedIn Premium. Or you can just type in military LinkedIn for military spouses, and it'll give you the link. And they have this whole, you go, let's like what ID me check system, and then you upload that DT14 as redacted, and they give you the LinkedIn for free for a year as a military spouse. So, and some people they chose to pay for it, but it can become a business expense because this is where you're networking. So if your business is making money, I would put it under the business. Why would you pay for it personally? It's part of your business. It's your networking, professional learning. They have LinkedIn Learning on there. So that's one thing you need to do. So, you know, when they told me when they kicked me out of this LinkedIn Premium for military spouse because I know he's gonna retire, I am gonna have to pay for it. Hopefully, the businesses can pay for that too, because all these verifications and stuff like that needs to be on there. So it's very important. But it's a huge feature. I'm like, okay, that's a nice feature there to have. So to do. And then for the top voice, you're just focusing on one of the categories at a time. If you because if it'll take you longer.
I was doing what I did was I swear I did a bunch of them and I just never got it, so I stopped doing it. But I'll go back.
So what I did was every week I choose a day and I answered one question, 3 different responses. And I just do that, and then I'm done. I just take like 15 minutes, and that was like my habit. And then even though you get a top voice, to keep that badge, you have to continue contributing thoughtful, meaningful stuff. So I want to get the blue
article, or do you pick 3 different articles?
I choose one. I was just choosing one every week. I would just answer, and then 3 different things. No, No, because I just say, okay, whatever is under the business coaching section, I just choose like, okay, this week I choose this one question. And then after that question, I answered 3 different of the points that they have, and I give my take on what are those points. And then if I don't have if none of them apply to me, I'll just go where his other thing to consider, and I just answer that as a paragraph. Use Grammarly to clean it up for me to make sure my grammar is okay. And I'm done. And someone while I'm going, if I see someone made a response that I resonate, I like it. Hey, this is a great thought. I like that did this and this, and after I'm done.
You know, what happened too? I stopped getting questions about my expertise. I don't know if I like to post on writing, but now it thinks I'm a writer. It only sends me writing stuff. It doesn't send me my expertise stuff.
Even if they do send you writing stuff, you can still go to, once you click on the writing one, you'll see the different categories, and you can choose a different category. So you have to, and also check your top skills, because it goes on whatever your top skill is.
It ain't writing. I promise you. I write books, but that ain't my top skill, baby. It ain't.
That is not it. This next week, I'm teaching a class on that. Okay, so there.
Teach a Send the link, baby. Send the link.
Yeah, I have a whole class on that on Zoom, and it's a LinkedIn with a purpose. So it's like, workshop with a purpose. So I'm teaching that on Zoom. For that, I'm going to put the link in the chat for you guys. If y'all want to come and learn more about how to take your LinkedIn to the next level from profile to top voice, I'm going to teach on that. So I'm putting it in the chat. And I'm raising money for my nonprofit. So that's what I'm doing. Another way, because we got to do what we got to do. So it is. I'm going to put it in the chat we'll put it in the you're going to go to YouTube. You're gonna go to YouTube, but I'll go to every single profile and put it in. I'll put it again in my newsletter. If y'all not in my newsletter, y'all need to be a part of it, because when every month we send out, for those who are stuck with what content to do, in our newsletter, if you scroll down, it tells you, hey, you should try this content this month. My mentees get more every week. They get a different 3 content. I don't know if they use it, but I put it in there.
Okay, I need to put it in it, so I'll be checking it out.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to go through the whole thing. Last year I did LinkedIn, and this year I'm doing it again. So it's like, okay, let me try this. And it's that. It is like this.
Okay.
That's good.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
This is good.
Anyway,
Thank you, Marlene. That was good.
No problem. It's good. I always like to give. I'm the one who. Yesterday, I saw one of my cousins posted a workshop, and she had the Zoom link on there. Like I was falling asleep. I was on the bed falling asleep. My phone had fallen asleep. Like, let me just see what time if Abby called me. And I checked Facebook, and I said, oh my God. I got off my bed, came to my computer, and sent her a notification, say, here to scribe, go fix this. Because you are about to get Zoom. You're about to get Zoom bomb. Everybody's about to get.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. I was telling Carla that the other day that happened to me. That happened to me on my last what do you call it? My last on Zoom last Friday that happened. And it happened on 2 of my SCORE webinars.
Wow. And then there's a way to, if yeah. And then also there's and I like how remember the first one you did, people couldn't unmute themselves. The first one you did that. So if you're having
make it so they can't unmute themselves, so that's normal. But the first one they couldn't register after, and I'm gonna stick with that because when I left it for people to register after, that's when I got Zoom hacked. Yeah, so these people they be figuring out the loopholes, baby. I don't know what they be doing, but they was definitely in there asking crazy questions. I was like, program done.
Put your questions in the chat. And the thing is, also you also can have it where they can't chat to everybody. You can just chat to you, so you can see it also too. So there's all these security features with Zoom.
You gotta do training. How to do your trainings properly on Zoom. You cannot put your Zoom meeting ID and all that online. They must register. And then here are the settings you put in your Zoom in order to control your Zoom. If you need help, here's what the back end person can do for you while you focus on your presentation. So that you know what I'm saying? Because I can't navigate everything at the same time. Like it throws people off.
You can't. It's a lot. It's a little bit frustrating for you to be presenting and controlling the Zoom and muting people. When I think I did that one time for my brother, my sibling. I guess my sibling. All of us did a conference for one of the pastors during COVID, and she had a whole webinar. We were in one room and she was in another room, and the speakers were talking. And we had 5 laptops, and they had 5 breakout rooms. Each person was inside of my text was inside each of my siblings, which my text was inside a breakout room, monitoring the breakout room with the speaker. So all the speakers need to do was just be there. So they were monitoring it, helping everything. So if there's an issue, we all there monitoring they have an issue. So I always walk around and go and say, okay, let's fix this, do this. And it was like the back end work. So we call it ministry IT because we're having
I love it.
COVID.
I love it
because a lot of these none of these ministries did not know how to use technology because they were so against. You would go into church with your phone and people were like, don't use your phone. And now you're like, all you do is
phone.
Oh my God! Yeah. So it's getting better now. So people are like, okay, now they're getting used to having that. But I started using it before COVID because when I was in Texas, I met I was helping with the chaplain there, and they were saying that they use Zoom for those who are homebound, so they won't be missing the services. So I started using Zoom around that time for my meetings and stuff like that. And then COVID happened, and then I'm like, oh well, I became the pro at helping these teachers not get Zoom bombed.
That's so good. That's really good.
They made your millions of dollars during COVID. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
I showed up. I was just so focused on figuring out what I wanted. I didn't have Coach yet. I didn't meet Coach Brooks yet. That's the problem. And I didn't meet you guys yet. So if I met you guys, y'all will be like, Marlene, stop sleeping on this skill.
Honestly, you can still use it. So there's a gang of people messing up right now and fumbling. So you can still use it.
Yeah, I'm in the organization and the director does not know how to use her Zoom.
Yep.
Yep.
You can still use it.
So
okay, so what are y'all goals for the rest of this week? How much catching up do you need to do? Today's Thursday, we got Friday, Saturday. Are you going to be caught up by Saturday so that you can be on track for week 3? That's my question.
Let me look at my calendar.
I will not be able to catch up because I'm going to be out of the country. So I will be catch up. I'll try to do my catch up Monday and Tuesday when I come back.
Okay.
I will be caught up by Saturday.
Okay. Abby?
I should catch up by Monday. And that's only because I will do my next live on Monday. Talking about my next service. I feel like my lives are better during the weekday than the weekend. I leave the weekend for those who got weekend money. ad space and all that, and my audience works better with me during the weekday. So Monday, Saturday is my grant day. So
Okay.
I'm gonna find some more grants. There's a lot of grants that they are due by the end of this month. My
Yes.
God, and they are coming fast. Um, Marlene and I were on a lunch and learn, which wasn't really lunch, but a lunch and learn for a grant today. Like you had to be present on the Zoom or the Meet. We found it so late.
Last minute.
And I couldn't even verify that it was even a thing because they sent us the Meet link like 10 minutes before the meeting.
Oh wow.
And I almost missed it. And then I called Marlene, like our text, like, "Are you on the call?" And she was like, "Oh, wait," because I thought we were going to get the link immediately. But by the time we got it, it was so late. I don't even think that you know what I'm saying? Like it was so.
It was 5 Eastern, and I almost missed it. But they did say we can collaborate with other nonprofits together, so you still can have a chance. We can collaborate together and apply for this grant.
Yes, we can.
And we can apply. I think one time. I think you can apply more than one time. You need to
submission.
Yeah.
I'm laughing at Shaya's face because y'all didn't tell her.
But we barely found out. We barely got in ourselves.
Yeah,
but we can collaborate. Yeah. That works.
Yeah, we can collaborate. So that is one thing. So it's a good thing. I'm looking at what I have to do. I think I'm kind of caught up. It's just that I want to do everything on the list, so I have to go back and whatever I missed from the list to go back and do it. So at least applying for a grant each day, I'm cut up for that. So,
but Marlene, you don't have to do all 3. So if you do all one of each, you're good.
I know.
I'm not.
Yes, I will be caught up.
I'm not satisfied.
You will
I'm
be
sorry.
caught up.
Because I'm not satisfied. So
you can be an overachiever next week when you have the time to be an overachiever. I think right now you don't have the time to be an overachiever, so it's okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't have the time to be overachiever, so right now, and I have to focus on family, so I have to do what I gotta do. And then next week,
you applied for the grant. You did the thing.
Yeah,
you're caught up.
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm caught up.
Please give yourself grace. Grace is a good thing. Give yourself grace.
Yeah. So I'll do that. I'm just gonna enjoy my family. It's gonna be fun. It's been a couple of years. I think the last time I've been there was 2020.
Okay.
Right before the pandemic hit.
Mm-hmm.
Right before the pandemic hit, I went and everyone wearing a mask. A couple people wearing a mask. Like, why are you wearing a mask? I'm like, y'all are just so weird. Y'all wearing a mask. Like, it's not that serious. It's not that...
4 years later, they're not the weird ones anymore, are they? That's so funny that this is really how we felt back then.
The airport was deserted when we was coming back, and it was like 7 people on the plane. 7 people. They had to put like sanitizer down the plane out. And at first we were in like spread out, and they said, "No, we need y'all to come here right there." And we were like, and we were treated like we were first class.
Wow.
I was like, okay. That was just when I shut down, and I came back. I was not able to go to my classroom. When I was leaving, my principal said, "You're leaving while we're shutting down." Like, what do you mean we're shutting down? I didn't know what was going on. I don't really watch the news like that. And they were like, they had an emergency meeting, and before you leave town, you need to give us all your Zoom link and get this. I'm like, God, y'all over reacting. And if I need to come, the thing is, the way I do my classes, the flip classroom. So even if they shut down, I will still be able to communicate with my students. But not everybody was that way. So I was able to like quickly do everything, give it to them. But then a lot of teachers got Zoom bombed because they decided to put our Zoom link, our Zoom, and our password on social media, where the whole entire world on our classes.
That's crazy.
You can't make this.
So it wasn't.
Really can't.
Yeah. We're building the plane while we're flying it.
Literally.
So, but it was okay. So we did what we got to do. And then year 2, they had us all train in one program, and they nixed that program after day 1. They're like, it failed.
Wow.
We spent like 2 weeks training, 2 weeks or 2 days or 3 days before training on K-12 online platform. When the K-12 teachers themselves, the real ones, they spend a whole month and a half learning the platform before they even start. So we had little time, and then they had all the kids try to use this platform. Not med, they did it. The way they did it was not the way it's supposed to be used, and the system crashed because too much people. Our district is the one of the biggest district in the nation. So it's like have all these kids on one platform was meant to be used like for 30-minute increments, and they divide the kids. Or just too. They wanted the kids to be on from 8 to 3, and the platform was not meant for that. Yeah.
Crash Nation.
This should be my story, my journey as my experience during COVID. Let me tell you.
It's a real life story. It's a real life story.
I can't make it up. It's like,
so guys, I'm looking at the challenge for this week, right? We had a number of wonderful things. I see that a lot of the, like on day 8, we had to make some like personal requests, like in a meeting or find someone we wanted to meet with. Were you guys able to do anything with that, or and did the people respond?
Speaking of that, Abby, you gave me a list of people to reach out to during VIP day, and I thought I bookmarked it, and I didn't. And I went back and watched the replay, and it's not in the replay.
Oh, is that why you were? That's why you were on the replay.
Yes.
Like, why she's on the replay?
Trying to find that list.
Girl, the list is gone on my mind. I moved on.
I'm a text.
They say his mercies are new every day. Yes, and yeah. That's all I got. A list of people you're supposed to talk to, as far as contacting is concerned.
Yeah. For day, I did number 1. I've been doing number 1 for day 8, and we've been doing it, Abby. So you can check that off.
It was. I can't even remember what off. I think it was. I don't know. I don't know if it was a list of contacts from all of the agencies or if it was all of the OSPI dues.
Okay. It'll come back to you, and when it come back, Abby will remember.
I'm gonna text it right
when you least expect it. You'll get a trigger word and I gotta do it.
Yeah, if it's 2 in the morning, I text her to let them know that I figured it out.
Yeah. And have you guys did your one-on-one packages for people?
Wait, what?
What you say you're taking 3 clients. Did anybody have that 3 clients thing from the front worship? How's that going?
I have a possible. I still have 2 slots.
Oh yeah, the one-on-one.
Oh, I did do it, but I didn't get any clients. But I'm gonna tell you. So here's my struggle with that. I don't do one-on-ones. I do group. And so this is, I think we talked about this last time. This is always my struggle. So it's hard for me. So I can do a group. So I have a new client that I'm about to onboard, and that client comes with a bunch of different groups. So I feel like that counts.
Okay, that's good. So I have still waiting.
It has like multiple ERGs and things like that attached to them. So I feel like that kind of counts.
I think it
counts.
Okay.
Yeah, it counts. It counts. So once you get that out, that will bring. Remember, our goal is to bring money in. So I think for mine, I'm gonna put a Google form out there. Those who are interested, it might be easy. Maybe people are intimidated by emailing. Send an email. Maybe they just need a Google form or something like that, so they can.
I'm just gonna pull up on people and be like, "Hey, you was in my DM. I'm open now."
I can't with you.
Oh, speaking of forms, the Done For You government contracting, we only got 2 people to apply, which is fine with me. So.
What did you post it? I didn't share it.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
Facebook. I didn't
only Facebook.
I thought you liked
You
it.
Did I like it?
I might have liked it.
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
gonna lie.
Yeah, I probably
I
maybe.
asked people that said that they were interested in it, but only 2 people actually spent the time to do the application. Which what we said before, like if they don't answer all the questions, then oh well, that weeds people out. So I know it's an extensive app, but we need that information. So 2 people spent the time to fill out all the applications.
When is the deadline to apply?
It was yesterday.
Oh, you put it out.
We sorry, Carla. We sorry. We need to see more information.
Huh?
How much time did you give them?
Yeah, we agreed on the deadline and everything. So yeah, that makes sense. It was like a week and a half.
Okay, and I don't know. I probably I should reshare it in my communities. I should probably just try.
I'm not upset about us only having 2 people.
Carla's like, I'm perfectly fine, actually.
Okay.
I mean, if you guys want to reopen it, we can, but I'm okay with.
Okay, if you're okay with it, that's fine. If you're okay with the 2 people, that's fine. That's fine.
I think 2 people is a great start.
Yeah, it is. It is. So it's a good thing. So what are you guys looking forward to in the next week?
Oh my gosh, just being beat up again? I don't know. How do we answer this? I don't know how to answer this question, Marlene.
So what's interesting is, even though I'm doing like a lot of the behind the scenes things for the nonprofit, is things that need to be in place. So it's kind of forcing my hand to be very, very intentional on finishing these things out, as well as being able to participate in the actual challenge. So one of the things I was working on today was a scholarship application for one of my programs. It's called Caregiver to Entrepreneurship. And so a lot of times when you're thrown into the world of being a caregiver, one, you're often not given notice. You're just like, you need to be a caregiver. You need to figure this out. You need to ... right? And that goes from being a pediatric caregiver to being an adult caregiver. Doesn't matter. The one thing that I have observed over my time is that, yes, it's hard to do self-care. It is beyond demanding. And oftentimes your professional career is at stake because it's hard to, the resources that are available don't match. And it's not even a lifestyle. It's just being able to live. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The resources are lackluster. They're there. And granted, they could be better. But however, sometimes due to the quantity of people that they're serving, they can only do but so much, right? So with my program, I really want to encourage those people who, well, let me back up. The most common thing is, I just need to make a little bit more money. Not that it won't disqualify me from any programs. It's just that it can allow me to have a meal by myself. Implement some self-care. Maybe buy and afford some of these supplies that the person I'm caring for can have. Or it's something that we can save up for a particular surgery, right? Like, because sometimes you have to match dollar for dollar for certain things, right? And so part of the program, or really the program in general, is to have people, allow them to make some money in non-traditional ways, specifically where, at least for me, as long as you have a laptop, you should be okay, because that was my experience. I was, as long as I had my laptop, I was still able to generate revenue for my business. And you could do a plethora of things, right? And so we want to kind of open up that landscape of, here are things that you can do while still being a caregiver on site, hybrid, or if you want to actually be off site doing something different. But I still want to highlight you using your skills that you already have. Because I've seen one too many posts about, my child's been in the ICU for 9 days, and I will cut your lawn, do your landscaping, whatever, to make ends meet. Because what people don't understand is that, especially when you have a child in the hospital, it's very hard to break away. One, because that is your child, but two, depending on the quality and the rules of the hospital, you're subject to stay in that room with them. So you have to call off work. You cannot come and go. Some people don't know that. You have to stay, or they will call Child Protective Services on you. So that puts you in a predicament of, do I choose my job or do I choose my child? But once we leave the hospital, how are we going to survive? And so I've been in many of those cases, and I'm grateful that I was an entrepreneur prior to, which allowed me to be flexible regardless. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you only get one meal a day staying in the hospital. I mean, I need to implement that in my life right now. That way I can unbig my back. But however, when you're in the hospital, I want 2 meals. I can't afford, like, ordering or buying snacks in the snack bar is like buying snacks at the airport. It's an astronomical price for the same, for such a small item. But if I'm not working, and this is before, the pandemic, where remote work was kind of like a luxury, now it's kind of it's like 50-50. It's kind of becoming a norm. Wasn't nobody going to give you time off? Wasn't nobody going to let you bring your laptop home to work? So we have to find more creative ways for families to generate revenue just to live. It ain't even about making a lot of money. It's just to live, just to order something, you know what I'm saying, from Uber Eats. It's something as small as that. You know what I mean? So today I'm creating my scholarship for that program.
And what are you calling it again?
It's called Care. Well, right now it's called Caregivers to Entrepreneurs, but I'm gonna give it a nice little another name. That's just the scope of it. And so trying to launch that program out. Have lots of great connections where I am. And so I'm going to use those connections. And and then my husband, even though he'd be like, I'll be doing the most, he added more to it. And so now I'm just like, see, okay. Don't be calling me crazy when I implement this. Okay. So I want to know that the program is fire. The program is really, really fire. And that's part of my bundle that I'm doing. Did I freeze?
A little bit. Your face is frozen, but we can hear your voice.
You can hear my voice still?
Yeah, but she's frozen.
Oh, so funny enough, one of the resources I'm adding, and this last I'm going to say, one of the resources I'm adding to the program is actually a program that Carla is offering. So I'm still utilizing resources within the community to still use it to further some in my new community that I'm establishing. So, which I already love. That's why you got to be a part of an amazing community, because if your community ain't giving you something that you can push out, whether you make money or not, you're in the wrong community.
Absolutely.
And you can't be the smartest person in the room.
Nope.
So
you're about to load back. You got back on. Okay. You got back on.
I'm done. That's it. That's what I'm working on. So that's it.
I love it.
I love it because I think the military has something like that for deployed spouses. So when my husband was deployed, I was able to get someone to come mow our lawn if I need to. I can get extra childcare for a couple of hours. So I can get my nails done. Drop in service.
That.
So, but it's not the same thing when you're reserves. When you're reserve, you don't really get that. So this is like the which is not good. Being active duty and then being reserves, you see the difference of how much support you get, because I guess when you're in reserve, they're like, oh, you can get civilian help, but civilian, they don't get that that your husband is deployed and you are solo parenting for a moment, or you're solo parenting for a weekend or for 2 weeks drill. You have to accommodate that, especially if you don't live in a military town. So
interesting. So there's not like childcare specifically for military people. That's a whole business thing. Somebody needs to offer that as a resource.
They have childcare for military people, but there is not enough. Like when we moved to Fort Hood, we were on a waiting list for 18 months to find childcare for Adams.
Wait, like on base or like off base?
On base.
Wow.
It was a long thing, and after one, and then you have to run to get it, because otherwise, so we have to pay outside to get some help, and we got some discount, but we still have to pay out of pocket. Thank God I had my teaching career to do that. That's why a lot of middle spouses are stay-at-home parents, because it's cheaper. It's cheaper.
That makes sense. So, yeah, I've heard that a lot.
So, with all of the different changes. Well, we're past our time. We have 10 more minutes for our time. So it's like, okay, we're going to have to do ending remarks. But what we have to do next week, I'm like, okay, some of these stuff I've already done already. Like my year. So it's like, so I'm not that far behind. I can just, I'm just working on whatever I already have before, because we've been working on it, because we are overachievers. And so that helped us to get some stuff ahead of time done, so I can check something. I need to print out the list so I can actually check it off manually. So
good.
Yeah. Right. So closing remarks. Last thing. If you had to do it over again, you're in the halfway point for this, would you do it again?
Yes.
I'm a crazy person, so yes.
Yep. And honestly, our leader makes it so you want to do these things again. So I would say, yes, I would do it again, because we know what's possible. And if you don't stretch yourself and challenge yourself, you'll never achieve the things that you want to achieve. So, yep.
Yeah.
And we all said it forced us to focus on things we needed to focus on anyway. So it did what it was supposed to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'll totally do it again.
Yeah, I would do it again too. I'd absolutely would. I mean, and like I said, just because you don't have all of the things ready and prepared at that day and time, it's like, you know what? I don't want to be the sitting duck, or there's no room for complaining. What are we complaining about?
Yeah.
Let's complete this task. What is blocking you? Oh, Marlene, today I ordered my checks. I need to have void checks to verify my existence. I ordered my checks today. They should be here. I think
a real check.
Like a real check. you know that thing with lines on it?
What you need a check for? Okay,
let me show that.
We'll talk offline.
For the younger, check, Shia.
Mercy.
First of all, y'all know I'm grown. I know what a check is. However, the fact that this woman is telling me that she ordered checks, I'm real confused as why she ordered checks, ma'am. Listen, don't make me. I'm gonna keep doing this to y'all, okay? Because this is how grown I am. Because I know I'm older than all of y'all. So now I'm putting my glasses down about here.
Are you older?
I don't think you're older.
I'm the young tender on the call right now.
I think I'm older.
Well, we'll talk about ages after we get off live.
No, when we unlive, we're not going. Everybody, don't hang up. We're going to stay in the backstage, and we'll talk about it. But just know, okay.
Y'all keep doing your thing. I feel like as long as you are active, that's really what it's about. It's just being active, not about being busy. This particular challenge gets you to be active on the right thing and stay on task. And I think that's really the key. You don't have to do all three things. However, in order to accomplish at least one, you need to be proactive. And that's really what it's about. And honestly, if we could do it this month, we could do it next month. Because honestly, the challenge is duplicable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can really take the same thing and do it again. We may have updated something on one platform. Let's choose another platform next month. Let's choose other people to talk to. I created 3 $10 products, and my goal was to repeat the challenge again and have another $10 product so that I can roll out a whole 90-day funding plan to get to where I'm trying to get to. So, y'all keep it, keep going strong. We got this.
Yep.
I did
Yeah,
the
we
same
got.
thing, which is why I said I'm gonna keep doing grants because that's my challenge to myself is I'm gonna add another 30 grants and I'm gonna keep doing it for the next 30 days because I'm like, this was actually so doable. I can rinse and repeat this for myself. So it challenged me, but it also opened up my mind to be like, huh, I can keep doing this. And if I keep spending this thing the way I'm spending it and just create product, this is how we build community. This is how we cultivate the relationships with our direct audience. So I love it. I love it here. I'm staying here. I give it a thumbs up, 5-star review. Never leaving.
Yes. I love it. I love it. I'm a good pain, and then this is pain because it gets you to where I need to get to. I need to focus on nonprofit. I needed to. So yeah, it's gonna get there. And then Abby and Shia's challenging me for the bingo, so we're gonna get it. Don't worry about it. It's gonna come.
And we already got a plan, Marlene, and we got to talk about that when we get offline because we all talked about how we were going to do our bingos on the same day and what we're going to do. So we need to execute that because I love that idea. I really, really do.
Yeah, it's awesome. Okay.
Another
Okay,
week
guys.
almost done.
Yes,
It's been fun, guys.
It'll be fun.
It has been fun.
We'll see y'all next week. Let me just, I'm have our music on. I want our little. It's on.
I don't know, but my pillow right here, girl, I'm gonna just slide right on this bed. Don't let it be too relaxing. Relax myself on out of here.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
I need you to make this for me.
All right.